Counting on Did Jana Duggar dance with Jim Bob at wedding? Counting on alum Jana Duggar continues to spark different questions from fans following her wedding with Steven Wisman. Many fans are curious regarding her whereabouts today after she revealed in an interview that she will relocate with her husband to Nebraska. Jana and Steven's dance during their wedding ceremony, a strictly forbidden activity in their church, also surprised many. This made some Reddit users speculate if Jim Bob allowed such an act and may have even danced with his daughter. Keep reading to see the discussion. Counting on Jana Duggar shares new house with Steven Wisman. Jana previously had an interview in which she revealed her plans to move to Nebraska with Steven. According to the Counting on alum, they have already purchased a small house in Nebraska, and she's excited to lay down some renovations. It was also reported that the little house is a 2,152 square foot home that Steven purchased in June for $275,000. The married couple has yet to share if they're currently living together, but most people believe that they're now in their honeymoon phase and inseparable. Did Jana dance with Jim Bob at wedding? Some Redditors discussed the possibility that Jim Bob may have danced with her daughter during the ceremony. According to the poster, they're curious if the Duggar family patriarch gave Jana a father-daughter dance. Several people thought it would be a nice payment for Jana's sacrifices for the family. However, some Counting on fans doubt that Jim Bob Duggar would do such a thing, especially now that his reputation with the IBLP is badly strained due to the imprisonment of his oldest son, Josh. Did J-Boob have a father-slash-daughter dance with Jana? If not, did he refuse or did she not want one? I'm betting he wasn't asked as he'd refuse anyway. Probably seething, the bride and groom had a dance. Wasn't he against any form of dancing to begin with? I remember one of the earlier episodes, they mentioned that dancing was sinful or some bull. Kinda surprising there was dancing at the wedding at all. Papa don't preach. Counting on. Will Jana Duggar continue studying in Nebraska? Amid all the celebrations, Jana also revealed that she's pursuing a professional career. The Counting on alum said in an interview earlier this month that she's been studying at a nursing school and even made it to the dean's list. She wondered if it's the missing piece she's been looking for her whole life after being single for years. But Steven Wisman later arrived in her life, and many people are curious if she's going to continue her dreams in Nebraska. If so, Jana Duggar will be the first child of Jim, Bob, and Michelle to have a professional career after graduating from college. If you are looking for more Duggar family news, come back to TV Shows Ace for all your updates. In the world of reality television, the Duggar family has long been a subject of fascination and controversy. Known for their conservative values, large family, and adherence to strict courtship rules, the Duggars have captivated audiences with their show 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-off, Counting On. As with any family under the public spotlight, rumors and speculations abound, especially when it comes to family events like weddings. One such event that has stirred conversation is the question of whether Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the family, danced with her father, Jim Bob Duggar, at a wedding. While this may seem like a trivial detail to some, for those who follow the Duggars, it opens a window into the complex dynamics of the family and the tension between their conservative beliefs and the changing world around them. The Duggar family's conservative beliefs. The Duggar family, led by patriarch Jim Bob and matriarch Michelle Duggar, have always adhered to a strict set of conservative Christian values. These values are evident in nearly every aspect of their lives, from their views on courtship to their avoidance of certain types of music, television, and movies. One particular aspect of their belief system that has attracted attention over the years is their stance on dancing. The Duggars have expressed that they believe dancing can lead to inappropriate thoughts or behaviors, especially in a mixed-gender setting. They have shared in the past that they avoid secular dancing altogether, preferring instead to engage in activities that are more wholesome and family-oriented. This belief is consistent with the Duggars' approach to modesty and purity, where even interactions between men and women are heavily monitored to avoid any potential for temptation or impropriety. Given this context, the idea of Jana Duggar dancing with her father at a wedding seems at odds with the family's well-established beliefs. However, family weddings can sometimes provide moments where traditions bend, and many fans of the family have been curious about whether such an event took place, particularly given the unique relationship between Jana and her father. Jana Duggar. The eldest daughter's role, Jana Duggar, has long been a figure of interest for fans of 19 Kids and counting on. As the eldest daughter in the Duggar family, she has often taken on a significant amount of responsibility, helping to raise her younger siblings and manage the household. Despite being in her mid-30s, Jana remains unmarried, which is unusual for a family that values early marriage and parenthood. Jana's unmarried status has fueled speculation for years, with many wondering why she has not followed in the footsteps of her younger sisters, who have all married and started families of their own. Some fans have even speculated that Jana is being held back by her parents, particularly by her father, Jim Bob. While there is no concrete evidence to support this claim, the dynamic between Jana and her father has been a topic of interest for those who follow the Duggar family closely. It's within this context that the question of whether Jana danced with her father at a wedding becomes more than just a casual inquiry. For some, it's a symbol of the relationship between Jana and Jim Bob, one that is marked by both deep familial ties and the weight of conservative expectations. The wedding in question, the specific wedding at the heart of this speculation, is not always clear, as the Duggars have attended and hosted numerous weddings over the years. However, one wedding that stands out is the wedding of one of Jana's siblings, where fans were particularly interested in the interactions between family members. Weddings in the Duggar family are significant events, often marked by large gatherings, strict adherence to tradition, and the presence of family and friends who share similar beliefs. At many Duggar weddings, dancing is either minimized or absent altogether, in line with the family's beliefs. Instead, they often feature musical performances, speeches, and other activities that align with their values. However, there have been instances where Duggar weddings have included moments of levity and celebration that deviate from the norm, sparking curiosity about whether these moments signal a shift in the family's approach to certain traditions. In this case, the question of whether Jana danced with Jim Bob likely stems from fans who are eager to see any signs of change or evolution within the family. Given that Jana is often seen as the most dutiful and reserved of the Duggar children, the idea of her dancing, especially with her father, at a family wedding would be seen as a significant moment. The speculation and the reality as of now, there is no definitive answer to whether Jana Duggar danced with Jim Bob at a wedding. The Duggar family is known for keeping certain aspects of their lives private, even as they share much of their day-to-day existence with the world. It's possible that any dancing that did take place was done in a private or semi-private setting, away from the cameras and public scrutiny. However, what this speculation reveals is the ongoing interest in the Duggar family's dynamics, particularly when it comes to Jana. Fans and critics alike have long been invested in her story, and the idea of her dancing with her father at a wedding taps into larger questions about her independence, her relationship with her parents, and the ways in which the Duggar family navigates the tension between their conservative beliefs and the world around them. Conclusion: whether or not Jana Duggar danced with Jim Bob at a wedding may remain an unanswered question, but it speaks to the larger fascination with the Duggar family and their values. For many fans, Jana represents a complex figure within the Duggar world, someone who is both